Okay guys, I got it primed. Well, at least most of it. Ran out of primer. I didn't get a second coat over the entire car, but I did get it over all the areas that I had done the spot putty. So I'm going to let this cure for a couple more days. Then I'll block sand it with 400 and see how it looks. And if everything turns out good, I've got some leftover sealer here from a couple of jobs ago. It's both basically the same thing, R&M Lemco, they're the same thing. It's basically already reduced, ready to use, so once everything's ready to go, I'm going to spray a coat of that over it to make sure that all the imperfections and stuff, at least as far as I can see them, are fixed. So far it's looking pretty good. Of course it always does when you put the primer to it and get it all one color again. The sandpaper and the block will tell the truth. But overall I think I got it pretty good. All the areas that were an issue before seem to be looking pretty decent now. Of course, the way I use that primer, that's a high-speed lacquer type primer. Since I'm going under acrylic enamel, it was okay, and I over-reduced it trying to spread it a little bit further. So that's kind of why you're seeing the streaking. It won't affect anything once it's sanded. The main thing was that I got a decent coat on there. In some areas I actually got a couple of decent coats, like over this front valance. Around the headlight bezels and all that stuff, it was pretty good shape, but I wanted to make sure that I got quite a bit of primer on there so I wouldn't have to worry about adhesion issues. Right here where I did my body filler and stuff on this the front of this fender, I got it all squared away. So oh, and who's this? Oh, it's the car owner. Stand by guys, I'll bring you back shortly. Okay, I'm back. Doors seem to turn out pretty good. Where I ran out of primer, I had a little bit of the spray bomb automobile primer. A couple of spots it looked like they were a little bit light. I went ahead and zapped it real gently with that spray bomb stuff. It's wet sandable and everything too. Ordinarily I wouldn't want to use a whole lot of that, but kind of in a pinch I've used up all the lacquer primer that I had left over in the past. So I may end up having to go buy one more gallon of it in order to go over this, because I'm not sure if after I've wet sanded it this last time, if I find any real major issues, I'm going to have to prime it with something. And I kind of hate to use that spray bomb primer because I'm not sure what kind of adhesion issues it might make. But overall, the doors, of course, for the differential in the color, it's kind of hard to see it, but they look pretty smooth. And I ran my hand over it after the primer tacked up, and they felt pretty good. But once I get them all blocked out with 400, that'll be the true tell right there, whether or not we got it all squared away or not. So I'm going to shut the video off and close the garage down, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Hey guys, look what I got in the mail today. I'd like to sincerely thank Adam, Frostbite Garage, for sending me a sticker for his YouTube channel. That's awesome, man. If you guys keep getting stickers, I'm going to have to get a bigger refrigerator in order to have room to put all these things. But that's actually really awesome. I appreciate you getting that thing out in the mail to me, Adam. It's really neat, man. I like it a lot. Thank you. I'll give you guys another little view of the car now that the primer's pretty well dry. Turned out pretty well. Looks like I got most of the surfaces covered, even though I had to thin the primer out to kind of stretch it a little bit. I run kind of short and I knew it was going to be real close. But for the most part, it looks like I got everything pretty well covered where I had all the putty. The trunk lid still looks just a little bit light. I may go back and either get some of the rattle can stuff and see if maybe I need to do that, or it may come out pretty good after I sand it with 400. We'll just have to wait and see. Doors turned out pretty good from what I can tell, but overall I'm happy with how straight it's looking so far. Of course, you know, like I said, it all looks good until you start sanding on it, and then that's when you uncover all the flaws again. So I'm not going to keep you guys on here too long. I'm just now got in from work, and I want to come up here and thank Frostbite Garage, Muddy Waters 6. If you guys haven't been to his channel yet, y'all need to go by there and check it out. He's working on that Ford truck, And I thought I had some rust issues with my Mustang. He's having some pretty good challenges with his too. But you really need to go by there and check him out if you guys haven't already subscribed to him and see the work he's doing on that truck. It's phenomenal. So I'll talk to you guys later, and y'all have a good evening. See ya.